Alright, looks like I'm back again with another video. Well, today we're going to be talking about the two worlds argument with classic Sonic. It's another unscripted one. I'm sorry if you had to yeah, another unscripted one. I'm sorry if you wanted a more scripted version, but I did want to have some videos to get out after the tales went on time and stuff like that, and also just wanted it for convenience because I wanted to read the article with you guys. But so so here we go. We're gonna talk about the two worlds. There's a reason I also brought this up in Sonic Forces, and that's what we're gonna go into today. So I'm gonna read this off like we did last time, because coming out after the Phantom Root video, so you'll understand it. In two worlds, since Azuka mentioned that Sonic's adventures are in two worlds, fandom has started to speculate 1,000 times about what this means. And then we'll read these articles real quick. Could you tell us a bit about the story behind Sonic Colors? It looks more like the old games, which were set in Mobius, than the new style Sonic's set in Station Square. Which is like weird to have this question because Mobius was never actually a thing. The only reason why it was a thing is because of the English Sega of America calling it Mobius instead of knowing it's just Earth. But we'll continue. We have two different worlds for Sonic games. One is human and one is set on the non-human side. Sonic Colors is set on the non-human side. The only human in the game is Dr. Eggman, who tries to build this huge amusement park, which as you will see on the world map, ties all these plans together with a tractor beam. So we're going off the two dimensions, I guess, here where of course Eggman, it takes place on like I guess the animal side, and it says it used to be that Eggman was the sole human. Starting with Sonic Adventure, we are seeing more and more humans show up in the stories. Where where are they all coming from? The world that Sonic lives in and the world the humans live in are separate worlds, but some of the canon games do have Sonic and the humans together, and part of that is based on what world is being portrayed when the game is developed. There are kind of different worlds that do exist, and there's there's some crossover. Let's start off with the basics. This is the main thing I wanted to bring up, just this right here. Let's start out with the basics, which is that Azuka being Japanese got it all wrong from the translation. Non-coincidentally, Sekai, which means world in Japanese, has so many meanings beyond the beyond the world as shown in the image. It also has social meanings and even generations. So as you can see right here, through these definitions of the thing world, it literally says there's the world, society, and universe. Other definitions are generation, world, society, and public. Now, they're going to go more in depth on it, and I'm going to give my point on it too, but I just wanted to tell you that before we get into it. So, so this also applies to Sonic. Now, I'm going to give you an example with the child world and the name and the way that getting there as Sonic Adventure 2 actually makes you think it's in another world slash dimension or whatever, but it's not. In fact, the map shows that it's just an island away from the humans. So basically, Sonic does his adventures in different societies. Societies where only humans live and the ones with animals. It would make a lot of sense given Angel Island's presence in the human world and the silver issue of saving the world and not the worlds. Yeah, he said for the future. Wait, like I'm gonna do a silver impression. For the future of the worlds, I will destroy. For the future of the world, I will destroy you. I have to save your world, or mine will be destroyed too. That's my silver impression. It's no use. I'm sorry. Now it's time to classic Sonic. In Sonic Forces, Tails mentions that it comes from another dimension, which is not actually stated in the original Japanese script. In fact, it says another world. And remember, Silver always refers to his future as my world. Exactly. And I know this is right because I literally looked at the Japanese version of Sonic Forces, which I will leave in the card on top and a link in the description below because you need to know this. He says world, which can be translated to either one of the other definitions like time or society or whatever. Silver always says world, so Classic Sonic being from the past, he'd be talking about world. And so I'll read this off too. That's Uspio. Silver, what is this about saving our world? If you want to save your world, we have to hide the Chow in a safe place. So, nevertheless, in South by Southwest 2019, Izuka said that Modern Sonic is in one timeline and Classic is in another. That's what his translator said, at least. In conclusion, given the Japanese grammar, the presence of the Chow world, and the future Silver world, I say we are in one of those cases of translation adaptation errors. There's no two worlds, just one. There are two different Sonic. Wait, there are not two different Sonics. They are the same Sonic. They're just talking about timeline. So basically, if you want to say, maybe Sonic Mania retcon, like since Classic Sonic went to the future generations, maybe my theory is this: maybe Classic Sonic changed the timeline and made Mania Sonic 4, because Sonic 4 would still be a thing in the timeline technically. In the same interview, Izuku refers to Emerald Coast as a place belonging to Sonic's world, which is really contrary in the canon, further proof that it's a translation error. And then here's the translation here. What's the highest vacation destination in Sonic's world? Izuka Emerald Coast. And then here's part two. The world that Sonic lives in and the world the humans live in are separate worlds. The place where Sonic and his friends live, as Izuka said, Sonic lives in a different place from the human. In Sonic Battle, he lives in Emerald Town with his friends. This is Emerald Town, the place where Sonic and his friends live. I just did that. I just did a Sonic impression for a narration. In the game, Emerald Town is shown as a city where no humans live. The only humans that appear there is Eggman. On the other hand, in the nearby city, Central City is inhabited by humans. Amy is the only animal that lives there. So basically, I play Sonic Battle. So basically, this is where Sonic and everyone lives. As you can see, Tails' house is right here. Maybe no, also no, Tails' house is right here. Tails' factory is right here. Sonic may be here or here. I don't know where he's at. But yeah, Sonic lives here where mostly animals live. Amy lives in the city, which is why in Sonic Adventure, which I'm gonna pull up the clip right now, Amy is walking in the city already shopping. She wasn't with Sonic, so she lives in the city. So that kind of proves that it's just talking about society. Now change world to society. The society that Sonic lives in and the society that humans live in are separate society, and it will make more sense. Now part three. I found an interesting Russian interview from 2011. Sorry. Int, wait, wait. Interviews where Takashi Iizuka and Yuji Naka, where they talk about Sonic series in general and more, and focus on four specific questions, and I translated them. All right. So the first one's here. The question: How do you how do you image modern Sonic? In the 90s, he was an animal protector, ecological fighter, and now he hasn't changed much at all. He still has to save the Earth from the intrigue of a crazy scientist laughs. Originally, Sonic had animals and robots, but Sonic Adventure suddenly had humans in it. Why did you decide to add them? From the very beginning, the action in the universe Sonic unfolded on Christmas Island, so it happened that there were only animals and robots. And when Sonic got the usual metropolis and adventure, here he met humans. So what basically he's saying here is that Sonic met the humans in Sonic Adventure, basically. This is his first time meeting humans. And that's why in Sonic Adventure he kind of starts off the game just kind of on a roof, like, oh yeah, this is happening. So basically Sonic always spent most of his time in Christmas Island, where Eggman would mostly fight him, and Angel Island too. So he would mostly see Eggman there, but he wouldn't see him in the main place, which is called Metropolis, which is the usual Metropolis. So he meets humans in Sonic Adventure. Kind of why we work for different societies, because Sonic is not from there. He's never really been there, and he's only went there in adventure. But of course, in that time, he can know who the president is and different stuff like that. Doesn't take long. But yeah, let's continue what it says. I'm not gonna ramble on for too long. I always wonder where the Sonic game happening, you know? Are there any titles connected by a common world? The situation changes from game to game, of course. Usually we have a world where Sonic and the others like him live, and a world inhabited by humans. In Sonic Colors, the action takes place in the Sonic world, or to be more exact, in the space where Dr. Eggman has built the interplanetary amusement park. So I'm gonna read it again, but this time I'm gonna give you the way of translating it with society. The situation changes from game to game, of course. Usually we have a society where Sonic and others like him live, and a society inhabited by humans. In Sonic Colors, the action takes place in the Sonic society, or to be more exact, in space, where Dr. Eggman has built his interplanetary amusement park. All right, now we'll go to the next question. Is the island on Earth or is it some other planet? It's on Earth. It really exists. The Americans and the Britons are testing nuclear weapons there. Anyway, that's why we populated it with robots and weird beasts. That's funny. All right. So in Azuka's first question and Naka's later ones, they always refer to a single world for Sonic. But the second question for Izuka, he still say about the two worlds, but contradicts Naka where he says Sonic just goes to the metropolis to meet humans. This statement really makes me think that there are literally no two worlds, but really two different societies. And then this is the complete interview translated, which you can check on Sonic Lore Postings, Twitter and everything.